What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is an anti-haul. We love anti-hauls over here. Love to be negative. Just kidding. I don't love to be negative. And if you want to watch a really positive video I did with my mom, I did a surprising my mom with a makeover where I did her hair, makeup, and gave her a whole new wardrobe. So go and watch that if you think that I'm super negative, okay? But anyway, yeah, we're doing an anti-haul today. We gotta love anti-hauls. You simply love to see anti-hauls. So basically what I do is I go through products that are recently launching and I go through why I'm personally not gonna buy them, and I kind of try to talk myself out of it out loud, and maybe you will resonate with some of my points that I'm making. Hopefully it'll save you some money, and it definitely is saving me money. And I kind of want to go through, why do I not need that? Before I start, really quickly, this is not sponsored, but I am doing a giveaway with Dote Shopping. I get absolutely nothing out of it, but it is things that I personally picked out for you guys, including a really cool holographic like Chanel style bag from Boohoo, which is so cool. And you guys can win if you just go and follow me on the Dote app. So again, I get absolutely nothing out of it, but I wanted to do something for you guys. You guys know how I feel about giveaways, but it's all over there. I will have a link down below where you can go and enter that, and it's very cool. So I'll link that below. But anyway, let's get into the anti-haul. Very first up on the list, this is like my biggest thing that I'm anti-hauling this time. It is the Kylie Jenner Sipping Pretty palette. It is for her 21st birthday. I posted this on my Instagram and I asked you guys, do you want to see a review on this or do you want me to pass? And surprisingly, a lot of you guys actually said pass. I mean, it was like 75-25, but a lot of you guys said to pass. It was almost like 500 people said just pass on it, like we don't care. And I thought that was interesting actually. And I actually sided with the minority on that one because I was thinking about it and I'm like, you know what, you guys, $65 for an eyeshadow palette. What? Her stuff has always been in kind of like the mid-range, so this is kind of shocking to me to see that her stuff is getting up there in price, but I feel like the quality is just lower and lower and lower. I recently watched a review on the palette, and I think it was from a girl who did not receive it in PR, which to me is huge. And I'm not saying that everybody's lying about the Kylie palettes, but it's very hard, I think, for them to gauge that money coming out of your bank account versus getting it in free in PR. That contributes a lot. And when it's a $65 palette, just to say, oh yeah, it's worth it, but you didn't pay for it yourself, that's a lot different. I want to say for reference, to buy everything from her collection, she had a bundle available. It was $415. $415 to buy. That's a car payment. That's somebody's rent money, okay? For all of this stuff that you might not necessarily want. And then if you wanted to buy just a few things from the collection, but it was still a nice size bundle, $195 for all of that. I want to say too, I have bought that $200 bundle before. Her last holiday, like Christmas one, I bought that. The Naughty and Nice palettes, it came with all those liquid lipsticks, it came with everything, but it didn't even come with the wet set. It was $200, came out of my bank account, and honestly, I regretted it so much, and I couldn't return it because it's just difficult to return. You can't just go to a store and you have to like pack it all back up. I would not ever tell you guys to buy one of those bundles. I honestly wouldn't, unless you were like, I want every single thing I love, that's my favorite lip color shade, that's my, and everything is like your favorite. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she created that collection with you, which is probably not likely. So anyway, back to me watching that girl's video. She had kind of expressed it wasn't blending very well, it was kind of patchy, it wasn't lasting very long in the eyes, it just wasn't great, and for $65 she wouldn't recommend it. It kind of resonated with me because I've had those same problems with all of her palettes that have the new square pans. So her recent one that she came out with, which by the way I'm anti-hauling also, is the Red Summer palette. That got horrible reviews. The Momager, the Kris Jenner collection, everybody said was terrible, and I've personally tried those with the square pans and I have not liked them. The only palettes that I like from her are the ones with the circular pans. I only really like the bronze and the burgundy palette, and I think I would like the blue honey, but I'm not totally sure. $65 is a lot of money to take that risk, and I don't see how it could be worth it. A lot of you guys wanted a review on it. I'm really sorry, I just couldn't do it. And again, to put things in perspective, I review makeup for a living, I could technically write off buying that palette on my taxes at the end of the year or in April, and I still am not buying that palette. So if that kind of helps you decide, I think you should wait till a few more reviews come out from, you know, smaller people. Try to look at like smaller people that actually bought it. Moving on, we spent a lot of time on that one. Speaking of really, really expensive palettes, I'm sorry, Too Faced never escapes my clutches on these types of videos. I always have to talk about them. I'm gonna say some positive things about a different collection, but this one I just am like, this is cruel and unusual. Like, it's heinous. Okay, here's what it is. They're celebrating their 20th anniversary. Their 1998 original packaging, they're kind of like reinventing it. Not a horrible idea, except their original packaging was fugly, dude. I mean, I'm just sorry, but you know, most people don't get it right the first time, and this palette, I would not even let anyone see this. If I had it in my collection, I would hide it away. It is social suicide to have it out. It's heinous. It's so ugly. By the way, it's $60 for this palette. You get 20 eyeshadows, I believe. Again, I'm not paying $60 for an eyeshadow palette. I'm not feeding into that at all. Like, get away from me. The $60 palettes, just get away from me. I'm not gonna buy them. I one time splurged on a Natasha Denona palette and I regretted it, and I ended up getting rid of it, selling it, and I was just like, no. And like these lipsticks too from their 1998 collection should have stayed in 1998. They honestly, to me, look like 80s like Zoolander. These colors are absolute butt cheeks. I would not buy these. Like, they just don't look good. None of them look good. They're all metallic. I'm like, what on earth? But because that was getting a little negative. To combat some of the inherent negativity that comes with these videos, I will say some of the things I would buy, and this comes from their Tutti Frutti collection, so this is going to be new. I do like the look of this collection. I look at it and I'm like, you know, I mean, again, I'm a little wary because I think Too Faced is infamously known for having lower quality on their holiday releases, but I do like the look of the palettes. Like, I think that it's a good selection of colors that I think people will be attracted to. Yes, if you take the green shade out of that one golden palette, I think that it would be a pretty boring palette, but if I saw good reviews on it, I'd probably pick it up. I also like the lip glosses, but I would probably only get a nude shade. I would not get like those blue or purple shades, like absolutely not. The foundation I would definitely buy, if it has good reviews, the Dewy foundation and the Dewy Mist. I think that looks really nice, and I like the banana powder. I think that that's really cute. It probably smells really good. All of these have a scent to them, so if that bothers you. The highlighters I'm probably not gonna buy, I just don't care. And there's like these two, it's like a highlighter bronzer duo type of thing. I'm definitely gonna skip on those also because I don't like when things are combined like that. I just would rather have a highlighter and then a bronzer. Like, that makes more sense to me. Overall, I think it's kind of a cute collection, and I hope that it is good quality for Too Faced's sake. Otherwise, I'm gonna roast them. Next, it is the Marc Jacobs Omega eyeshadow. And I love Marc Jacobs brand. I think that their makeup's awesome. A lot of it like kind of meshes with me and my makeup style. I love it. And this I don't love. This is their, like I said, Omega eyeshadow. They're gel powder eyeshadows in an oversized compact. Features innovative gel coated pigments that glide on buttery smooth. So they're coming with 9 shades, 0.13 ounces, $29. These are $30 for one eyeshadow. You got me all the way fucked up for that one. What do you mean these are $30 per eyeshadow, single eyeshadow? And like, who even wants to open up a single eyeshadow? Like, nobody wants to do that. And they're not even like spectacular shades, they're just kind of boring. I really would rather eat my own hair than buy those. Totally honest and not dramatic, that's what I'd rather do. Next is the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio edition BH Cosmetics palette. So this is an all shimmer palette, and for that reason, I'm out. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not really into it, and they don't look like high impact, if you know what I mean. I feel like there's other palettes out there where I would maybe think about it because it's all shimmer, because they're all like, you know, impactful shades that make a difference, and you're like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? This is not one of those. Can't say that I would really buy that. Next, let's talk about this. This is a real hoot. ColourPop is launching. Can you, wait. I feel like I've never said that before. ColourPop is launching something? This is so crazy. They never do that. So they're launching 6 new Super Shock shadows as part of their 6 million celebration. Hold on, I'm confused. Are they celebrating 6 million followers or 6 million product launches? But then this is 6 million celebration? The 6 of the most boring eyeshadows I ever saw in my entire life? It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Anyway, so also with the Super Shock shadows, I just don't like that twist. You know, you gotta twist them all the way off. You're gonna get arthritis doing that as it is. It adds more time to my already really long process of getting ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be passing on those, but you are certainly allowed to pick those up if you would like. So next, what I am not going to buy is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Ball Out Kilowatt highlighter, and it is an ultra lit platinum shade, so it kind of looks silver to me, or like a gunmetal. I just don't know who this is made for. It's clearly not made for me, I know that, so you know, for that reason, again, I'm out. But who's this for? I'd really love to meet who this is for. I mean, it's $34 and I just I don't feel like unless you're using an eyeshadow, I just don't know what you're using that for. But it's marketed as a highlighter, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, let's just do one more. Let's move on to the Natasha Denona. We'll end here. The Natasha Denona liquid lipstick. So they're coming out with 19 shades of a liquid lipstick for $25. I think at this point, all of us have probably found our liquid lipstick formula, or a liquid lipstick that we like. I don't think that this is probably gonna change anything, and for $25, I think that's a lot of shades to experiment with, and Natasha Denona is already hard to find as it is. I disagree with coming out with an entire line like that, 19 shades all at once. I don't think that's a good business strategy, personally. I think everybody, if you want to come out with something that's kind of been done already, you should do it the Kylie Jenner way, where you come out with 3 shades that you feel like are going to be your best-selling top shades that most people can wear, like a nude shade, kind of like a mauve shade, and just kind of like a darker brownish, you know, shade like that. I think that's what you should do, because then you can kind of build a stronger customer base that really likes those shades and they really like your formula or whatever, and it's less overwhelming to the general population when you come out with 3 shades at once that are really good. Do you know what I'm saying? And for $25, that's pretty expensive for a liquid lipstick, but that's well over what the traditional one is. So to keep it positive though, I really do like her camel eyeshadow palette that she just came out with. I like it. I don't like it enough to buy it, but I do feel like it is innovative in a way. I feel like they did take overdone shades that we've all seen everywhere else, but it's so simplified. They're all so curated together, like they're all the same color scheme, that it's almost innovative in a way to me. I don't know if you guys will agree. Maybe I'm in the minority on that one, but I look at this and I'm like, I kind of dig this. Like, I feel like that is a palette that you could bring with you on a vacation or whatever. I don't know. I just think it's cool. I mean, it's $48, so I'm probably not gonna buy that, but I look at that and I'm like, I really want that. And if it went on sale, I would probably buy it. And if I saw good reviews on it, I'd probably buy it. That's it for this anti-haul. Let me know what you guys are also anti-hauling. I would love to know. Leave it down in the comments. You know I just love when you comment. It doesn't have to be nice. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to enter my dope giveaway. I will leave a link down below where you can access that. And I don't have a lot of followers on there, so you'll probably have a pretty good chance of winning, just saying. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Just had to say you're the only one. I can't deny you to stall any longer.